Next tonight on KTVO News, we talk to a family member of the man found dead in a local lagoon last week, what we're now learning about him. Plus, a Heartland police station gets a little facelift. We'll show you more. KTVO News starts right now. I'm John Garlock. Thanks for joining us tonight. Off the top, the man found dead in Ottumwa last week is being remembered for his perseverance and sense of humor. Last Wednesday, a bystander reported seeing a floating body in the lagoon near the beach Ottumwa. That man has since been identified as 37-year-old Clayton Davidson of Knoxville, Tennessee. Rebecca Page, the mother of Davidson's 2 children, tells KTVO he had a quirky personality and an ability to talk to nearly anyone around him. She went on to say, quote, "He was so very loved and will be terribly missed by many." Page told us that Davidson was visiting family in southeast Iowa when he was found dead. Authorities still have several questions about how Davidson died. Anyone with information is asked to call the Ottumwa Police Department at 641-683-0661. Next tonight, Kirksville has seen a spree of broken windows this week. Kirksville Police Lieutenant David Grissom told KTVO there have been 6 different broken window incidents reported to police since Labor Day. Multiple vehicles and at least 1 house window were targeted. A common theme was that a piece of asphalt or rock was used to break the windows, and there were no witnesses to the crimes. Broken windows were reported on North Don Street, East and West Washington, West Pierce, and North Franklin. Right now, Kirksville police don't have any leads or suspects. If you have any information, you're asked to call Central Dispatch or the Kirksville Police Department. If you've driven by the Kirksville Police Department lately, you may have noticed its fresh new look. The faded signage outside the building has been removed. It has been replaced with new letters saying Police Department installed on both the East McPherson Street and South Marion Street sides of the building. There's also a new blue color paint scheme on the building that the late Steve Farnsworth, the former police chief, painted. The new building letters were installed by Kirksville facilities technician Kevin East. The Ottumwa Police Department is utilizing federal funds to equip officers with a drone. Each year, the Ottumwa Police Department and Wapello County Sheriff's Office benefit from the Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant, or JAG program. The city discussed ways to use the extra money during this week's City Council meeting. Police Chief Chad Farrington says the grant would help his department buy 2 digital watchdog cameras, a drone, and the necessary training required to operate the technology. He also said the new equipment will assist officers with mental health cases or in situations where someone is hard to reach.
We're able to go in and set up communication, get possibly eyes on the person without actually sending a human person in there.
Ottumwa is expected to receive over $19,000 in JAG funds this year. Of that amount, about $3,000 is being shared with the Wapello County Sheriff's Office. Wapello County is seeing a slight decrease in those testing positive for COVID-19, but Public Health Clinical Director Linnell Deers says this isn't cause for celebration. Wapello County had 81 people testing positive this week, 9 fewer than last week. Deers said 100% of those are the Delta variant. She also told KTVO that just because there's a decrease doesn't mean things are getting better. She urges people to continue to wear face masks to help stop the spread. There's also an increase in the vaccination rate. More than 41% of Wapello County residents are vaccinated, a full % increase from last week. There are no deaths so far this week, so leaving the total death toll at 127. Deers also told us Wapello County is out of COVID testing kits right now. She suggests those who urgently need a COVID test head to Jefferson County. Public health officials say Jefferson County's death toll has increased by 2 in the past 2 weeks. 37 Jefferson County residents have now died COVID-related deaths. There are 55 new cases this week, contributing to the 1,769 total cases. The vaccination rate is nearly 41%. Jefferson County Public Health Administrator Christine Estel says she'd like to see the vaccination rate go even higher.